Good evening. Hang on, I've got no sound. Okay, that's cool. Hello. Welcome to Barely Competent Gaming. I'm Jim. Sorry, I'm a little... I seem to always be rushing. I've got no sound. Okay, that's cool. Hang on, I can see myself now. Welcome to Barely Competent Gaming. I'm Jim. Sorry, I'm a little... Oh, I've accidentally got my stream open in the other screen. Okay, sorry about that. I'll get myself sorted in a minute. One of these weird things I got distracted watching somebody else's stream, for starters. Which doesn't help. But there's always seems to be more you can do. Always the time. I just had I'm confused. We just, first things first actually, we just got a new follower. T-Rex. But I didn't get, what threw me is I had an email on my phone about it, but it didn't appear on my Streamlabs. But that's possible because they previously followed me and then unfollowed me. I don't know. But anyway, we missed notification. That was literally a few minutes ago, so I can redo it here. So we can get the little pop-up.
Hello.
There we go. Hello. There we go. We'll make it nice and official. And it's pretty appropriate that you followed me, because I guess we'll name you, we haven't got any heroes yet, but we can name a Scarvet after you, and you can have a very own T-Rex to, you can have T-Rex riding a T-Rex. So that's kind of cool. I thought I'd best, because we noticed this problem yesterday when I was playing Stellaris, we've named all the leaders. It's mostly all scientists at the moment after followers, but you get a lot of them. You basically fill it up straight away, so try to name them. But that was the other problem I found, that my followers list doesn't go that far back. It's strange, the Streamlabs thing I use to give me pop-up notifications. I mean, it includes people who have unfollowed and only goes back 2 months. So I mean, I've only got like 16 followers now. So it's not like that difficult to remember. Oh, we've got a few people in. Hello, everybody. Right, one thing I do want to double check as well before we start, because I only realised this when I was editing the videos, which are all on YouTube now. The previous stream from Monday. I had a bit of trouble downloading the raw stream off Twitch on Monday night, so I got half of them up before I streamed yesterday, and I got the other half up last night once I finished. But I noticed that the bar in the well, above me now, I guess, isn't it? For tracking the followers, especially on my what I need to get to become like an affiliate. Let me have a look at the other screen. It's very small now. I'm going to have to look at that again. I think I'm naming the title too long, because before it used to just say followers. I wanted to emphasise the fact it was the path to affiliate. Now I bet you can't read it. I can't read it on my big screen over there. Oh, well, I'll have to have a look at it again. But on Monday, I didn't realise it, so I was coming to edit it. And you should feel free to definitely mention this kind of stuff if I do it wrong. But it was covering up the money and the income, which I know would annoy me, so I do apologise. If you go back and watch the earlier episodes, I do apologise for that. But I don't think there's an awful lot on this screen. Actually, it's interesting playing a different game for a change. It's like just where you're going to position the camera and stuff like that, because I think I positioned it slightly wrong, so it was covering up some bits on Stellaris as well. But we found a good position in the end. How is everybody today? Oh, I made my coffee too early. It's gone cold now. That's fine. Right, so where were we? Let's have a bit of a look. It's going to be strange going back and forth between games on each day, remembering where I was. Okay, so we got Rebellion here. I think we just won a battle over here, actually. We beat these Skaven off? Yeah, I think we did. They both came over here and we only just... No, we didn't win. They sacked it, but they didn't raise it. And I think we decided then we were sending Mazdamundi after the Fallen Gates We treasure hunted in the Fallen Gates. But we're going to have to send him back. Because there's no Skaven there at least. We can always come and get it later. It's kind of annoying they've gone in separate directions. I think I'll just march him back here. I feel like that's a bit slow as well. Can I change? Right, let me change the animation speeds onto fastest for the movement. We'll do it for the enemies now while I remember. It's always kind of a shame you can't set these defaults on these. And we might change it later as we meet more people and it starts being more of an issue. We don't necessarily want the camera going all over the place. Oh, we've got a lot of money, haven't we? No, we're largely building walls everywhere. We haven't got really anything to spend the money on at the moment. We're just kind of waiting for some growth, I think. But it'd be good to have the money saved up and then we can develop other places quicker. I'll wait and I'll get some walls there. I don't know, at some point. Maybe we'll stick a growth building in there. I think that's what we had before, didn't we? Let's stick a growth building in there. We start building up growth because this will be like our second province we aim for. And I think that's it. Cool. Yeah, not much happening at the moment. It's still early days. If you did want to check out the Slava stream, it's fairly chilled out actually. Obviously starting a new game. I know a lot of people who follow me here have been following me for the Warhammer. So it's almost a bit like starting from scratch. So just do a new game for a bit. But I mean, it's all on YouTube now. I did have some problems with the editing today. So, because my plan, if you haven't been here before, the plan was to edit videos before I go to bed after night. So tonight I'll download the stream, edit it, get it rendering overnight so I can upload it in the morning. I had trouble on Monday downloading the video. Twitch wasn't letting me for ages. Managed to do with Stellaris alright, but then I had a problem with the second half of the stream. 3 of the videos, the audio wasn't syncing properly. And I think the final video, which I just got up like an hour ago on YouTube or so, it's still a bit funny. It's still not quite perfect, but I'm not sure. I'm having problems with Lightworks for that.
Not enough warpstone.
We possibly don't need to worry too much. Exalt's got, like, even on a fairly low level, in one turn it's going to go up again, but it's got a pretty tasty army anyway. I think it's actually better than my own one. So the big army went this way. Oh, I say we can reach both. That's because we're in the march stance. I feel like we should go after the mirror pool first. Yeah, we'll have to be careful. We maybe have to run away back, but if I can get up here, take that before the Skaven, like, say, go and colonise here, and we can kind of trap the Skaven kind of down here, so we're not kind of fighting a war on 2 fronts. I guess I can't really. We're just having a look what type of units I can build at the moment. Nothing terribly special. Okay, there's no reason to not move. Oh, maybe I could have got a bit of a planchette, that's fine. Let's have a quick look at the diplomatic situation. Just where we are. We're only at war with these guys. I know we're trying to maintain minimal relations with New World colonies. We're kind of hoping the Orcs will deal with them for us, but we will tell them eventually. Right, these are a war with Itza, but we haven't met Itza yet, and let's be careful which side. We don't want to pick the losing side to back, because we just want to confederate with whoever we can. Alright, let's see if we can get a non-aggression or something with these guys.
Cruel Dreadlord,
Nice
I could cut you
like
down in an instant, so speak with grace.
It's pretty rude. It'd be nice if we can get a non-aggression pact there, but I imagine the Dark Elves will be a constant issue, because we're not going to want to expand any further than this, because these are all uninhabitable to us. You might make raids and raise them and stuff, but no, we've got the Tomb Kings up there as well. Have we actually met them? Oh, I don't think we have. No. Might end up being a bit of an ally. He's not going to go for the same stuff we are. And I know he gets a big, massive diplomatic penalty with the other Dark Elves, so enemy of my enemy and all that. Oh, that's weird. I've got extra windows open I don't need. Oh, I'll tell you what a good thing was about playing a different game, playing Stellaris. Is when I'm playing Stellaris, if I click off screen, music carries on playing and the sound, which is cool. But the other side of the problem was, until I click on another window, you just end up scrolling. It's scrolling across the map. Which is, yeah, kind of annoying. Who is Tehen Howin? Is that like a real Aztec kind of tribe? Oh, ways and means. The priest of Sotek, ever mindful of the need to press the serpent god's cause on the field of battle, are uneasy at certain technological developments you believe to be part of the Great Plan. They cancel a more martial focus if the old one's designs are to be realised, and the ancient enemy kept at bay. Will you overrule their objections or hear the reason? Ooh, how long's that for? I like the extra research rate. Let's go for the research rate. Because we're not recruiting this moment. We've got a full army. And that research is going to be great. It's like doubling our research. Henhurin is the name of the first and greatest prophet of the serpent god Sotek. I guess that's in real life. It's one of those funny things, like Games Workshop, they took a lot of real history and bastardized a lot of it into their fantasy and kind of meshed it with Tolkien. But I think some of the far further afield type ones that aren't in the old world is just right out stolen. I mean, there's no thing, it's like, oh, Sotek is one of the main gods. It's like, oh, it doesn't surprise me that that's just like, they just stole that from history. They didn't bother to like alter it. Because that name, oh, Hen Howin. Give me a second. 2 ticks. I've got my Tomb King book next to me. There's a special character which I'm kind of expecting, or a legendary lord. They're saying they're going to have a pack soon with like the Grim in the Grave one from Warhammer 1 soon, and one of the combinations potentially of Skaven and Lizardmen, but there is one of the special characters. He's basically a skink special character, but he's a prophet of Sotek. Hang on. Yep, straight away, Tehen Howin. Well, they'll all get one at some point. Can you see that? Can you make that out? I don't know if you can so much. It's very small on my screen. But yeah, that's and there's his picture. Ugh. So were you referring to him, or is that supposed to be a or was that like a real reference? But yes, I mean, I would put my money on him being in it at some point. I don't know much about him, to be honest. Need more sacrifice. I don't think you strictly do. You might get the odd event. Right, they've gone into attack now. Oh, we've got a rogue army here. Let's have a quick look at our missions. Oh, battle captives. Yep, that shouldn't be too tricky. Great buildings. Capture the mirror pool, which we're kind of aiming for anyway. Right, there we go. Attack a force belonging to the following faction in battle. Fool's Expedition. Extra 2,000 gold. I mean, they're right there. That is Fool's Expedition, right? Well, I suppose we should, shouldn't we? One of these has a landmark building. It's this one, isn't it? What does that one do? It gives us... Oh, extra experience for local armies per turn. And a bunch of untainted. Yeah, we'll... I did want to upgrade this. We'll try and upgrade both of these before... then just focusing all our growth on Hexorotl and get that up as quickly as possible. You should check out the... I know how you like the war, Dabasper. We playing Solaris yesterday, and I've named you after somebody, but it's a pacifist society, and basically everybody's scientists. I mean, we are preparing for war. We're just not necessarily going to be starting them. Right, I'm going to declare war on these guys and see about fighting these straight away. Then, as soon as we've got a mission for him, we don't want to give them the chance to raid us or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just going to auto-resolve it, I think. I thought it might be worth giving it a go if there's something interesting in there. And we haven't fought High Elves yet. But no, we can just auto-resolve, can't we? Knew it. Look, we lost stuff. We shouldn't have lost stuff. We definitely wouldn't have lost stuff if it was down to me. We've got lots of money though, so we can replace them even though we do gain a detriment. Signs for war? Yeah, this is in Stellaris. No Skaven in that one, in that game. Confident attacker. Faction destroyed. Got a bunch of extra money. And we may as well bring... I know we're going in kind of the wrong direction. Which bit's actually closer? I guess we go around that way. Ah, pants. I'm not actually in reinforcement range. That's really annoying. I mean, I might as well wait, I guess. Because, yeah, well, I don't think we'll have trouble winning this fight with this lot. But when Mazdamundi's there, and we can attack and move afterwards anyway, we're not going to lose any time by really waiting time. We lose like a turn's worth of income from here, but we've got plenty of spare money at the moment. Well, we're going to have issues, public order issues here. Oh, lots of corruption, isn't it? Okay, intent. Already I'm getting to the stage where it's like, oh, I feel like I need another army. Don't think we can't afford it though. I don't know, it's not like we need it, it's not like we're being attacked from all sides, just I want to do too many things. Take... oh. Ooh. The mystical slam mage priests have devised a new ritual to increase speed and agility of your mighty Saurus warriors on the battlefield. However, such advances always come at a price. Some of those who fall may rise corrupted. Oh god. Speed? Yeah. No, I don't have to deal with the corruption. No, it doesn't seem like a good idea. It's not the end of the world. We're not like got any big battles coming up anyway. Wow, we're about to have a rebellion there already. I suppose, yeah, that makes sense. Look at that. Well, we'll move Mazdamundi ready to deal with that. They might just run away, I guess. I'm gonna fight this because we haven't thought about today. And I should definitely remember to turn that mod on. The Iron Man mode one, so I can get like the saves. The other strange thing is it's funny playing a different. Slavis runs a lot better than. I mean, this runs alright, but it's tricky getting it to run as well as this. But it's definitely room for improvement. But it was kind of. I mean, it's like I tried out Hearts of Iron like 8 months ago or something like that streaming. I didn't have much issues there either. But you also, not being a turn-based game, you don't get these loading screens. You get quiet moments when nothing's happening, but you're just kind of waiting for something to happen. But no odd loading screens and stuff, or end of turn where you kind of just end up talking about shit to fill in the gap. Got a lot of rat ogres. I started to think my Khalida game was a bit bugged after the update. Because I remember we kept getting Skaven rebellions, but they were tiny. They would come and attack us with like half this amount. They wouldn't have rat ogres and such like that. And there was other issues. When you sort a camera out, good, looking forward to it. Right, start. Right, reinforcements coming in from the side. Well, it's a nice hill actually. They might come for us. Oop, wrong button. Oh, that's the other weird thing about. I mean, that wasn't me pressing the wrong button. Then wasn't able to do that. But like, different games using different button schemes gets quite annoying. Spend all night using like the middle mouse button to rotate and scroll around, and it doesn't work in the next game you play. Let's nice hill for my Vistillodon. While I've got you here, Dabbersford, I mean, I haven't got any heroes yet. But do you have a preference on what type of hero you want to be named after? I think of you as more like a skink chief. Myself. We'll just leave these on the side. It doesn't really. There's no. I don't know. I don't know what to do. If there was somewhere to hide and then they can get behind, or maybe they can hide in the woods for now. We'll stick them on skirmish mode though. We'll just wait up here. We'll shoot maybe. I mean, we're going to be able to outrange them. Yeah, they're coming towards me. Ah, you definitely want to be a skink. Brilliant. I was expecting just like, oh, I want to be a scarvet. Just make me the, put me on a carnosaur. But I know everybody else will want to do that. But, and a skink chiefs are cool. You first of all, you get to ride a pterodon. But then you'll also, you also get a stegodon as well. Nice, that's at the Rut Ogres as well, isn't it? I can't remember what spells I've got. Ah, net. Let me sort out my reinforcements actually, I just realised, oh, I've got all these extra troops I've forgotten about. Oh, there's some Temple Guard in there as well, nice. Let's group you up there, we'll just get you up to here. Oh, I guess you should be in there as well. Don't bugs me how they arrange them in this list. They don't put like with like. Oh, that's my Temple Guard that came in. Oh, Croxagores. Can't wait to get some Croxagores. I definitely want a skink army actually. Basically, I'm keen on the. Well, this is the thing actually. The yeah, I mean, you get like a, well, basically a Triceratops, a Stegodon. But all of the heroes in the Lizardmen army get some kind of dinosaur, so that's pretty cool. I do want to have a skink army as well. It'd be led by a slang. You don't have any skink lords, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately. They were never in the tabletop either. But hey, I'm just waiting for these guys to get close and then we'll cast this. Oh, little two, not quite. Not bad. Oh, I've got a... It's so weird. Why would I want to spawn 4? I guess it gives me more magic options by spawning a skink priest. So it's like a bit of a strange... Well, let's do that here. Oh, I've completely forgotten about these guys. They are miles away now. Let's get these guys over here. Well, we just leave these guys to kind of get... Oh, of course, the skinks are much... That's one of the things I'm going to get used to. The skinks are much faster than the Saurus. So when I'm moving an army along, I'm going to have to bear in mind that my weak troops, I don't get much further ahead. Oh, these guys are going around the flanks. Let's... Ooh. Let's get you just in. Oh, I never actually. I should have really looked at what magic you got. Oh, I cast you in brought you in a totally the wrong time. Comet. Is it always going to be the same? It might. That's quite an interesting way of getting access to a few extra spells. Oh, those guys are coming back. Once these skinks have run out of ammo, we'll charge them in as well. Just go a-charging in, you lot. Anybody particularly low on health? Oh, let's get the Temple Guard in. Temple Guard are pretty awesome. I definitely need a Scarvet in here. because Mazdamundi isn't much of a fighter. Oh, I wanted the pterodons to go after people who were running away, and I think the ones they stopped running. No, try and pull round. We can kind of get these guys in the rear. I was gonna say, the unit being wiped out, but I realised that was just the skink priest going. Where were you going? Go over here. Just get you to shoot the rat ogres. Yeah, you guys can continue shooting into the back there. Who's not doing something? Out of my main. Yeah, you guys go around there. You guys form a second line. You can kind of intercept the people who are coming back. Where are the cockscores? They are in there somewhere. But they're not actually fighting anywhere. So just get yourself in. Oh, Mazdamundi totally needs some offensive spells. I was going to get another skink priest in, but these are all running away. I thought it'd be good to do a comet in here. Let's say I'm sure we've got this. I can't see what we're having trouble with. Or what hasn't run away. Oh, we've got these guys. It looks like there's some mass routes going on. That's cool. I'll just let these guys do a bit more shooting here. I don't think we can generally... Yeah, we kind of can actually, our skinks, because our skinks can go like 46, they're really fast. So like the basic Skaven, they could actually potentially chase after them, but let's not worry about it too much. It's going to be a relatively easy auto-resolve, so when we follow up, I say it should be even easier. We won't have the reinforcements, but still. Oh well, actually, that they took a lot more damage than I realised. It's difficult to keep track of everything when you have that many units. Because he's got Apotheosis, which does some healing, but doesn't resurrect. So I lose units. Models even. But even so, I don't know, I think each individual model within the unit does have its own kind of health bar. You see with some of the particularly elite units, it's like some knights and stuff, they'll have a sliver of health on the health bar, but there'll still be 20 or 30 of them. No kills on old Mazdamundi. I think on Monday actually I was putting him into fights a bit. That was against the Norse, mind you, and we were struggling to begin with. And it was more of an act of desperation. Once he gets on his Stegodon, then it's a bit different. Oh, sorry. Oh, we've got an arcane. I don't know if that's the score of shield is particularly. Oh, damage resistance. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, we get extra leadership as well. That's the first time we've seen getting a leadership bonus for the next few turns. Well, you did say you wanted to sacrifice the Herbalist first, so I mean, you could eat them, but let's sacrifice them. Gives a bunch of extra experience, which is kind of cool. I wonder if that goes on to him as well. Right, we can... Right, we can get both of those. That's a level 12. At some point, I just want to beeline through here, but there's a... Oh, that's it. You can get Comet now. What's the Shield of Safri do? Every time I cast, I basically get 11% damage resistance on everybody. It's not bad. Arcane Unforging. Strong versus a single combatant. I keep saying how I want... I mean, our really big offensive spells are going to be these, but it's going to be rank 20 before we can get those. In the meantime, a Comet seems like a good idea. Part of me feels like I should be more prudent and get the thing that's going to help my army with damage resistance, but let's call down a Comet on our enemies. I feel like that sounds more fun. Cool. Yeah, we'll auto-resolve this. We're going to lose something, aren't we? I just know it. Yeah, we lost 2 Saurus. Man. I'm annoyed about that. Part of me wonders, like, oh, do I fight... If I fight too many piddly easy battles... But then, yeah, we can recruit some more. I know it's going to be a little bit more expensive. We've got lots of money at the moment. Oh, extra magic reserves. It's only 33% increase. And all Maz has gone up. Yeah, I kind of want a beeline for the Arcane Conduit as well. Let's get the Shield of Safri now. Brilliant. We can kind of do a bit of both. So I should be able to recruit locally even if I'm just here. We lost 2 Lotosaurus, didn't we? I still don't think we need to really worry about the spears at the moment. I do want to get another blowpipes, and I want to get more blowpipes in general. Wow, that's like 1,000. Oh, I forget how expensive the Saurus are. We have got a lot of money though. Oh, we're gonna have a rebellion here next turn as well, aren't we? Maybe I should have sent him more in this direction. Well, in a turn, we're going to be able to spend some of that money. Oh, research. Oh, yeah. Having basically double research is great. Ammunition for skinks? We're not doing much trading. I think let's go for the ammunition. We'll get more... I mean, I don't know how that works for the javelins, because they only basically get 3 shots. Does that mean you get an extra shot? Does it round up? Or is it like only 20% of the unit get an extra javelin? Imminent rebellion, I'm aware. Okay. I do let us know if their sound balance is alright as well. Another thing I realised, I should make a note of it actually. I'm doing quite well as remembering, but in the Slavis Let's Play I noticed when I was editing the balance was alright. It was just the voiceover, the voice that you get when you say, oh, notification received voice was louder than me and sometimes drowned me out, so I'll have to bear that in mind. I want to fix that for tomorrow. I don't know how they got around that way. God, it's all just rat ogres. Charge defense against large foes. What's the battlefield like? If you've got some woods, we might be alright. No, not really. It's that plague claw that's going to be the issue. I'm tempted to fight this. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to fight this. I didn't put that mod back on. That's a weird army. I guess this will be a good test to see how good the rat ogres really are by themselves. It's a bit difficult when you've got like a mass swarm of rats. It's difficult to see what exactly the... I suppose you can see the effect afterwards, but I mean, I get this... I say defense... Well, it's just defense against large. Doesn't mean they're anti-large. Or are they spears? I guess they must be spears. I thought Saurus had some kind of... I mean, maybe I'm just getting confused with dwarves. Dwarves have a defense. All dwarves have a defense against charge defense anyway. Don't think it's... I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, while you're here as well, I'm assuming you're still in the chat. Because I think on Monday we were talking about actually it was an idea I had. I don't know if you did ever go back and watch the last episode of the last series or whatever, but I was man, we really got nowhere to hide from that catapult, have we? I think we just need to go forward and close the gap. But my intention, I had this idea, I don't know if you necessarily remember, but like there was an old scenario and I don't even know if it was in a White Dwarf or something like that. It might be the main rule books, like 6th edition or 7th edition Warhammer or something. But they they're not maintaining their relative formation. That's basically you had like 7 characters. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's not so bad actually running forward. Eh? Not hitting as well. Oh, that's a bit weird. Let's try and do some shenanigans a touch. Yeah, basically the scenario was you would have basically 7 characters against a full army. And I like that idea, and I thought I can imagine it with dwarves, like having just an army of just dwarven heroes. But it's going to be a while before I do that kind of a campaign. Yeah, those rat ogres are chewing through these guys. Okay, but that'd be nice to know for the future, and then those... Oh, they're running away as well, fleeing. But nice to know for the future, actually, with that kind of... These basic troops are no good against the rat ogres. Not everybody's... yeah, but anyway, what we're keen to do is try and get an army just full of heroes. Which I found would be cool. It will mean it'll be like an entire dinosaur army, and it's like, well, who wouldn't want to do that? Let's just speed it up now. I think we've experimented enough. But yeah, it's gonna be a massacre. If those two 8 and 5 kills doesn't seem like that, but if that's just rogues, then it's not too bad. It might have been actually, yeah, because one of the skinks, it was one of the skinks that was locking up the regular Skaven. So yeah, that would be all. They come in units of 12, don't they? I mean, it's a bit spread out. Say that jumps up a lot, but I think it. Oh, I raised it or captured it. I don't know if we can tell. Born Killers, today's Spawnosaurus appear to be far more belligerent than any remember in the recent times. Ferocity and resolve are called for when combating the foe, but your forces must also consider the great plan's higher purpose, not sacrifice themselves unduly. Will you embrace their vicious nature or order retraining for a more balanced army? Oh, thinking about it, sorry, was that army actually a rebellion? I think it must have been, because it was the last thing that happened, and rebellions always go last. Attack rather than defend. It's attack rather than defend. Yeah. I only say that because it's Skaven. So it's like numbers rather than how strong they are. Oh, Cobra Mace. That's our other. Have we got Shrine of the Old Ones? I forget. So we still need more captives, right? That's for the Sunburst standard, isn't it? Oh, not many more, so another battle. I'm guessing that's with his army. It might be. Shrine of the Old Ones. I think we want to build that anyway, because I think it's required for this tech. This requires a few different buildings. Shrine of the Old Ones is one of the. So let's have a look. We're gonna want to upgrade the gold mine. We've got a lot of money, which is cool. Oh well, that gives us extra recruit rank for Scarvets as well. I mean, we can't build a Scarvet yet, but good amount of extra income, which is increased by 40% now because of this building. And our upkeep for Temple Guard and Cold Ones will be less, and a recruitment cost, which will be great when we can actually build those units. I'm assuming that's in the region. Okay, we definitely want that. But we also want, yeah, Shrine of the Old Ones. Public Order and Untainted. But we're going to want this. Oh, that also gives us plus 8% income from all buildings. Oh, we can get the solar engine if we... I mean, we need another building for that, right? Oh, we need that one. So we're definitely going to want that. Anyway. And yeah, this will give us... Okay, so we'll want... Yeah, let's put that one in. We might even... can always change it. I mean... Sacrifice Altar of Sotek. I mean, this obviously also gives us Skink Priest. Dinosaurs. This gives us dinosaurs. And it gives us exotic animal resources. We do want to build this. let's not get sidetracked with. We kind of want to get. Oh, I want to not necessarily beeline as such, but let's work towards getting these. We do want a scrying pool and a geomantic pylon. Now, geomantic pylon we can't get until we increase a level, or can we? No, we can start building a geomantic pylon, which we're going to want to do. Income from all buildings in this region. Wow, that's a lot of bonuses. Let's start building that up. Oh, I was going to say we should get rid of this, but have we got the tech that goes with it? Tablet of crafts. We might want to focus on getting that one next then. Because I do want to probably want to build that somewhere else, but I don't want to get rid of the growth building yet. Let's leave that for now. We're definitely going to want that here. And yeah, that's fine. But it'd be nice to build one of the other cool buildings. Either the dinosaur one or... more prudent course to go for this. I always prefer to go for income-based stuff first. But dinosaurs, we get access to some dinosaurs. Let's be more prudent. Oh, we can get a skink chief here. So in next turn we can upgrade that. We'll include... okay, that's cool. We're going to upgrade this next turn, which means we'll have another slot here as well. But we can, more importantly, we can get the spawn put up to level 3. And you could build that, couldn't you? I think it's gonna be interesting, I think, in the long term once we start getting some more provinces, because this Hex Orbital gets so many bonuses to money. It's like, well, let's double down on that. But at the same time, oh, we need a scrying pool here. Scrying pool is going to be kind of good for defense as well. Kind of. Was a scrying pool? I thought it had different effects. Oh, maybe not. I thought it had... it's not particularly going to help. I mean, the ambush chance is going to be quite good, so we can ambush some of the Chaos armies that eventually come after us. Right, so based on the assumption, and we all know what happens when you assume, that that was a rebellion, it means that army disappeared. They're not paying close enough attention. So tempted to get the island. Can I get the island? More importantly, can I get the island and get back on shore? That's what I get for being greedy. I'm not going to be able to get back on land. Army will be better in battle. Curse of cannibalism. Oh, everybody's got regeneration, and I get potion of strength. I'm going to say that potion of strength. There's no point giving that to Mazdamundi. But yes, I'm going to get a bunch of attrition. Okay, well, that's what I get for being greedy. And we waited a turn. So easy to get distracted. So just checking notifications and stuff. It's really more like making sure like Twitter and stuff that people respond or whatever to the post saying I was going live. One of the following buildings: Temple Guard Barracks, Blood Shrine of Vortex, Spawn Pools of Chosen. I'm guessing Spawn Pools of Chosen, Temple Guard Barracks, and it's probably one of these, isn't it? Hang on, what was the other one? Blood Shrine of Vortex. Oh, to be able to do a hero. Right. I should have really looked at the context. Yeah, sad one. Okay. That's fine. We're aiming for the heroes. Cool, Tablet of Skinks. While we get the bonus as well, let's unlock that. It's only going to take 2 turns. Yeah, while our research rate is doubled. They have gone there. I wonder if they've...
Foolish thing, no!
Maybe they obviously did take it. Huh. That's weird. I mean, like if they had settled it, or have they settled it? They're all on half strength, so I don't know, something happened in it. I've waited it. It's 2 turns I basically wasted going after that. Oh well. Oh, I need another turn for the extra population surplus. Oh, I do want the extra growth. I don't really want to necessarily upgrade these because they'll both be, both be moving. Well, the growth won't be there forever. Okay, I'm going to go for this now. It will eventually get demolished. It's probably demolished more soon. I'll probably build that here as soon as this one's upgraded, I think. Okay. Oh well, Northern's started their ritual already. I'm not even close to the first ritual. I've no idea what I'm at. I've barely even thought about it. Well, I know from Let's Plays I've seen, I think they tend to beat you on the first ones to get there. There's no benefit to coming first. You just can't let them come first by the end. There's a lot of Skaven actually. They've probably gone to sell Fallen Gates now, haven't they? I feel like there's a bit of a merry-go-round if I'm not careful. Maybe we should go to Chotex Causeway.
The
Take
great
it.
Vortex is under attack,
Oh.
my lord. The winds of magic shriek and eddy about it in strange formations, for a mighty ritual is underway in some distant land. The power pulls and distorts the vortex, yet there remains a chance to intervene. Find the whereabouts of those that channel the ritual and attack before its completion, my lord. Control of the vortex must not fall into enemy hands.
See now, the High Elves aren't trying to destabilize it. They're trying to reinforce it, just like we are. Sorry. I'm kind of... it does kind of bug me, so we really should be... which Skaven faction? Oh, Clan Nor. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we really should be working together with the High Elves. I'm not entirely sure why we're not. Right, Maz. Okay. Can I reach? I feel like I'm at an odd angle. Right, can I reach there? No. Oh, I've been faffing a lot, haven't I? I can reach it from here though if I go there, so I'll spend a turn in Hexwattle. Right, let's upgrade you. We can upgrade. Let's go for the defense first. How much is that building cost? Taint isn't so much of an issue at the moment. How much does that one cost as well? 3,000. It's only for an extra 150, but it's extra growth. I want the growth. Do want the growth. Then I'm not going to be able to afford to do any of those. Okay, that's fine. I need heroes so I can go and assassinate their heroes and find out where they actually are. Okay. Yeah, that's all we want to do.